Morning students, welcome to your IT class. So today we are going to continue with our unit 2, that is electronic spreadsheet, and from there we are going to do a session today, that is linking spreadsheet data. Okay, so linking spreadsheet data means how we can create hyperlinks between one or two worksheets in Calc. Alright, so let's start our session today. So before starting our today's session, let us do a small recall from the previous class, that is from the session 2. So if you can remember, in session 2 we had done about data consolidation. So what is data consolidation? It is a process of collecting and integrating data. That means the values which you have entered in different worksheets. Alright, so you can integrate, you can collect them into a single worksheet, a destination worksheet, and you can add up the total of the different values which you have inserted in the worksheets. Alright, and not only you can use the sum function, you can use average also to count also, as well as to find out the maximum, minimum. All these functions can be used in data consolidation. Alright, then we have gathered knowledge about the what if analysis. Okay, and it is actually a process of changing the value in the cells. Alright, in order to see that how these will change the effect of the outcome in the formula of the worksheet. Alright, so just like the name, it includes it means that what if. Okay, what will be the outcome of it. Okay, so future possibilities we can calculate. Then we have three different tools in what if analysis. That our first tool is the scenario, which is called as scenario analysis, and it is a what if analysis tool which helps us to build the model. So where we will change, okay, where changes made in the values will be reflected in the possible outcome, and which will be based on certain formulas which using certain values. All right, which we are going to which will calculate. Say for example, for a 4-year loans, how much you have, how much installment you have to pay for buying a car. So same way you can again change from 4 years to 5 years, and you can see how much amount of installment you have to pay, okay, for your loan which you have taken, okay, in order to pay for your car. So like this we can see the possible outcomes for it. Okay, so the possible installments which we can pay. Then we have another feature, that is the goal seek, which is again a what if analysis, and which will calculate the backwards in order to obtain an input that will that would yield a given output. That means it will show us how much amount of installment we need to pay in order to spend a certain amount of money in a particular month. Then lastly we have the solver tool, which is again a what if analysis tool, and it is a more elaborate form of goal seek, and here it deals with certain equations with multiple unknown variables, and the aim of a solver is to find the maximum or minimum results from a multiple unknown variables. All right, so these are the different topics which you have gathered knowledge in the session 2, in the session 1. So let us come to our today's learning outcome, that is the learning outcome in session 2. So these are the learning outcome. That means after today's session you are going to have knowledge on how to set up multiple worksheets. That means how you can insert a new worksheet, how you can place the worksheet before and after, okay, the already displayed worksheets. Then how you can rename a worksheet. All right, then how you can delete a worksheet, how you can put color to the sheet tabs. So all this you are going to have knowledge. That is how you will set multiple worksheets. Then we will next one will be how to link the worksheets. So it's the same like data consolidation, how you are going to link, where that means where you are going to place different values in different worksheets, and you will see after by giving a certain formula, by linking the sheets, you will see that the values which you have entered the different worksheets, you automatically, when you will come back to the first worksheet, you will see that the total is already calculated using the the function which you have applied there. Okay, so this is how we will learn about how to link worksheets, and lastly hyperlink to the sheets. That means we can create a hyperlink from one worksheet to another worksheet. Okay, so these are the different outcomes which you are going to learn, or which you are going to have knowledge after today's class. All right, so let's start our today's class. Okay, so students, here we have Untitled 1, our Open Office Calc, and you can see the worksheet which is appeared on the screen over here, and you can see there are sheets by default, just like MS Excel. Whenever we open an Excel workbook, we have 3 sheets by default. So here also in Calc we have 3 sheets by default, namely a sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Alright, then if you want more sheets, here we have only 3 sheets. Now I want to insert more sheets. So what can I do? I can insert more sheets here, and we have the option here given over. So we have to, for that we have to click on the insert command, and from there we can choose on sheet Okay, sheet command from the, so as we click on sheet command, you can see the insert sheet dialog box will appear, and in the insert sheet dialog box we can specify the position after where or before the current sheet we want to apply the new or insert the new sheet. Okay, so see, I will click on insert, after current sheet. So I have clicked here on the radio button. So as I have selected after current sheet, my sheet will be inserted after sheet 3. And you can see there is sheet, that means some new sheet. Okay, so how many number of sheets you want to insert? So by default it is always given as 1. You can increase the number. Say I have given here 2 and just click on OK. So as I click on OK, as you can see here, here we have sheet 1, sheet 4. Okay, that means sheet 4 and 5. Okay, it has been inserted just before sheet 2 and sheet 3. All right, so accordingly these are the different sheets which we can insert. All right, accordingly how many sheets a user needs. All right, now same way what we can do is we can rename a sheet. Okay, now if you want to rename a sheet, now say for example sheet 4, you want to rename the sheet. All right, so just double click on the sheet tab and the rename sheet dialog box will appear, and you can give the new name here. So say for example I have given here, say, as class 10. All right, so here I have given the name of the sheet as class 10, and I will just click on OK. You will see that the sheet tab name has been changed to class 10. A new name has been assigned to this particular sheet. Okay, so similarly if you want to give color, you can assign different colors to the sheet tabs. You just click or right click on the particular sheet tab, and from there you can choose tab color. So according to your own wish, you can choose any desired color from here, as turquoise is chosen from here, and I'll just click on OK. Okay, now since this sheet is highlighted, you will not able to see the color. Now if I come to sheet 5, as you can see, the sheet 10, that is the sheet has been renamed, has been assigned as a turquoise color, which is appearing as green color over here. All right, so accordingly we can apply different sheet colors to different sheet tabs. All right, so just click on tab color and you can choose your own desired color. Just click on OK. You come to another sheet, you can see the sheet tabs will be colored to different color of your choice. So similarly we can, after inserting, after renaming, we can delete a sheet also. So say for example you don't want these two sheets, you want to delete these sheets. What you can do is we can simply right click on the sheet, and you can see from there you have, from the context menu, you have delete sheet command over there. Just click on it and you will see OpenOffice will display a confirmation box. Okay, whether we want to delete the selected sheet. So if we want, so just click on yes, and you will see that particular sheet has been get deleted. So similarly if I want to delete this sheet also which I have inserted, so again the OpenOffice will show us a confirmation box, and if you want, just click on yes. So now again you can see we have 3 sheets over here: sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. All right, now our next topic is how to link sheets. All right, so just like data consolidation, where we can calculate the data in a particular worksheet, collecting the data from different worksheet. So similarly here also we can link sheets, and what we are going to do, we are going to enter different values in sheet 2 and 3. Okay, in different sheets also you can enter, not only in 3 sheets, say for in 4-5 sheets you have different data, and you want to calculate the total in a particular sheet, you can link the sheets and you can do it. Okay, so what we are going to do, first we are going to enter a formula in cell A1 over here. All right, and we will put certain values in sheet 2 and sheet 3, and you will see automatically as we enter the values, when we come back to sheet 1, you will see the value that we will get the total of that particular values which you have inserted in sheet 2 and sheet 3. All right, so let's do it how we want to do, how we are going to link it. For that, what we have to do, we have to type the formula. Okay, say equal to, then we have to give the sheet name, that is sheet 2. Okay, dot A1, that means we are going to insert the formula in A1, the value in A1 of sheet 2, and next we have given the addition operator over there. Then we are going to type as sheet 3 dot B4. Okay, and just we will press the enter key. Okay, so as we press the enter key, you will find the total is coming as 0. Why? Because we have not entered any value over here. Okay, now let's go back to sheet 2. So here we have specified in the formula cell address as A1, and you can see it is getting highlighted on the name box. So here in A1 we are going to enter the value as say 1400, and let us go back to sheet 3 here. Okay, we have specified in the formula as B4. So in B4 we are going to enter the value as say 600. Okay, so we have entered in B4 600. In sheet 2 in A1 we have entered the value 1400. Now we will come back where we have calculated, we have inserted the formula. You can see automatically we are getting the value as 2000 here. Okay, that is the total of 1400 and 600. So as you can see, it is more visible over here. So I'll just put a fill color over here and you can see. So this is the how we calculate the total. Then our next topic comes is how to create a hyperlink in Calc. Alright, so we can use hyperlink in a spreadsheet data, and how we can do is, first what we have to do, we will choose this particular worksheet only to create a hyperlink. So I have selected the cell B3, and what you can do is you have the hyperlink command over here. Okay, on the sender toolbar you can click from here, or you can go to the insert command over here and you have the hyperlink command from here. As you can see, this is the hyperlink dialog box. As you choose the insert command, from the insert command the hyperlink option, and you get hyperlink over here. So you can see this is the hyperlink dialog box, and by default internet is selected. So what you have to do is you have to select this manually, document, and you will see this particular dialog box will be shown. So where we have a folder icon there, that means where we are going to choose to which file we are going to create a link. So as I have clicked here, you can see the open dialog box gets open on the screen here, and you have to choose a particular file. So I have chosen here class 10b scenario analysis, which is our previous sheet which we have already practiced in the last class. So I will just click on open, and you will see this is the path name of that particular file. All right, then we have to choose on the target in document. So this is the target in document icon over here. We have to just click on it, and you will see that as we have clicked on it, dialog box will appear on the screen, as you can see over here. So from here we will just click on the plus sign. Okay, so I will see that the sheet will expand, okay, mentioning the different sheets which are um, included in that particular file. So from there I will just choose consolidated data sheet. Okay, and I will just click on apply, and I will just close it. So as I have closed it, you can see the name of that particular sheet has been displayed here in the target. Okay, so targeting document, and this is the URL, that is the path name. Then in further settings dialog box below here you have in the form. Okay, so from here we have in the, so you can see this is the form option here, and you have text. Two options are there, text and button. So you can choose any one, okay, which your how you want your hyperlink to be displayed. So I have chosen text, okay, which is by default, and I will just click on apply. So as I have clicked on apply, and I will close the hyperlink dialog box, and you will see that my file, this particular file has been hyperlinked here. So if I click on this particular file, you will see it will take me to that particular worksheet which we have done from the file class 10b scenario analysis, and the name of that particular worksheet is consolidated data, which we have displayed in the, which we have seen in the targeting dialog box. All right, so this is how we create a hyperlink in Calc. All right, so these are the different topics we have covered today. Now let us summarize. Summarize today's topics which we have learned. So firstly, we have gathered knowledge about how to create a link, all right, to a worksheet. So in order to use the data from another worksheet, that is to link the sheets, what we need to do is to use a qualified name for a cell. That means we have to give the, specify the sheet name and as well as the cell address, and then we can add up the different values from one worksheet into another. All right. Then we had also gathered knowledge about a document hyperlink, which is actually a link, and by clicking on which will open the link document. Okay, it can be a spreadsheet, or it can be a text document, or it can be an image file, and so on. Okay, so we had also gathered knowledge about the hyperlinks of two types, that is relative hyperlinks and absolute hyperlink. Relative hyperlinks actually detail the part of a document with respect to the current active location, and whereas a absolute hyperlink will tell us the path to reach the document starting from the topmost folder. Then we can also gather knowledge that we can insert hyperlinks to documents, by using the insert command. Here we don't call as tab or menu, we call this as commands, and from the insert command and then we have to click on hyperlink. So, or we can also create links to external data by using the insert command, and from there we choose on link to external data. That means we can link to the files which are not in our computer. Say from the web, we can link to those type of data. Then there is registered data source also in OpenOffice, okay, which means actually a database if it is not in a ODB format. All right, so these are the different topics which you have covered in today's session. Thank you everyone. After this I have some home assignment for you. Okay, posted in Google Classroom, as well as the exit card link also will be shared, so which you are going to fill up. All right, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.